Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Today, indeed, has been a mark for the day where NLC have decided to begin the mother of all strikes. And of course, there have been several warnings here and there that should be very peaceful as possible. Meanwhile, while the protest is brewing, of course, Kano State started a day before, and it's really a warm-up to the protest. Some few hours ago, Bola Tinubu wrote out some palliative. In fact, in Lagos State, MC Olomo have decided to roll out his own palliative to the Lagos Agba Union and to Lagosians, insisting that the tickets will no longer go for the exorbitant price of 1,000. It's subletted into 800 instead of the regular 1,000. And bus fares that were supposed to be for 300, they made it 200. For those of 200, they made it 150. All these ones are just the palliative. While all this is going on, of course, Reverend Father Mbaka, who was known to have made a prophecy that he saw hope coming in Imo State, and he saw hope Uzodinma will be coming, and voila, hope Uzodinma came in as he quote unquote prophesied. He again has come with another one, and this time around to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I guess everything is running in sync. But before we go into the newspaper to find out exactly what is telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu and what is going on in Kano State, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the spiritual leader of the Adoration Ministry in Enugu, Reverend Father Mbaka, sent a warning message to President Bola Tinubu and other prominent Nigerians, saying a revolution will soon happen in the country. Now, urging the president to find a lasting solution to the current economic situation in the country, he said the revolution will not be business as usual in Nigeria. Now, according to him, I want to address the leaders. If they are not careful one day, they may think it's business as usual. The citizens will be ready to die to erase them. Today, the best of our brains are leaving Nigeria because of leadership. And I pray that Tinubu's administration will not mimic what other administrations have been doing. Otherwise, his administration will see a revolution like never before, because God would expect them to do something wonderful. The hardship in Nigeria is so unbearable that all Nigerians will come out en masse, not minding if they die, in order to fix the nation. I see this revolution coming soon. Of course, there have been a lot of reaction to this, and many Nigerians believe that does this need prophecy? It doesn't, and that's why the likes of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is literally asking that Nigerians should please bear with him. It's just something he needs to fix for the now. But let's find out really what went down some few hours ago in Kano State, as there seemed to be a march against hardship under Bola Ahmed Tinubu government. Now, according to the news protests began in Kano State. Nigerians have begun a warm-up protest in Kano State over the hike of petrol price from 195 naira per litre to 617 naira per litre, and the devaluation of naira, school fees increment, and other anti-poor policies of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led government. Now, photographs of the protests some few hours ago confirmed that the Joint Action Front, that's JAF, coordinated the demonstration. And the report has it that as of that Monday, alongside JEF, the Alliance for Surviving COVID-19 and Beyond, that's ASCAP, ASCAA, ASCAB, and Coalition for Revolution, CORE, that's CORE, declared their total support for the August 2nd Nigeria Labour Congress nationwide action. Now, the civic organization also, in a joint declaration signed by Femi Falana, ASCAB, that's ASCAB, Baba Ayela Bola, CORE, and AGK Chude, Jeff, after a meeting on Sunday, which was made available as at Monday, had said they would join in the protest until victory was achieved. My God, I do not know how this will play. Because Nigerians have been reacting to this, and personally speaking, I don't think you need a soothsayer. You don't even need a prophecy to declare this. It may be delayed, it may not be denied. Okay, when the fuel price hike came up, Nigerians wanted to, but there was this slow in delayance and all. So to speak, Nigerians just as if there was this patience of let's just see what the judiciary will say or do. And now, instead of trying to cushion the effect of poverty, they are bringing heavy taxes everywhere. Now, Solomon, in his way of trying to help his principal, have decided to lower down, pedal down on the issue of taxations, multiple taxation in parks, model parks. That's in Lagos. What about other states? Of course, Bola and Tinubu have said to roll out some policies like 3,000 CNG buses. And now the question now is that CNG buses, is it every Nigerian that will have access to it? Of course, it's also brought out the issue of a 9% interest rate for loans for most artisans. Farmers have said to give them subsidized fertilizers so they can go into farming and make food available. And of course, he even had some sort of partnership where foods can be grown and bought cheaply. Will all Nigerians have access to those food grown cheaply? Of course, he also gave out grains, some of those grains of rice that was kept in reserve, said to roll them all outside Nigerians can have access to it. The question is, because of the corrupt nature of our system, will those rolled out grains of rice, bags of rice, really get to the very poor, or the rich will come and corrupt everything, buy it and keep it and start be selling it at an exorbitant price? The system itself is corrupt. So while he's making out those policies and all, what about security? How will Nigerians and farmers go back to farm when they're not sure and safe of their own life? I will not be caught in the farm because I want to farm and make produce, and at the end of the day, as I'm through with farming, somebody's just at the farm front there waiting for you to go along with him for some sort of kidnap of some sort, because this security is biting, and it may not go well, because the truth be told, the level of poverty is increasing. Those who were managing to be in the middle class before now are now among the poor, and those who are the poor are now among the very poor. So you can actually count at your fingertips those who are rich. Hey, when they say, well, let the poor breathe, the likes of Akpabio and his senators turned it to some sort of comic relief in the house. Hey, a small proverb from Yoruba land, Yoruba palace. Hey, they are saying it now. Ọmọdé ò mọ nǹkan tó máa pa, ó pé kíní lẹ́fọ̀ọ́, as we called poisonous product ẹ̀fọ́. Continue. You keep looking at it, looks like business as usual. I don't think Reverend Mbaka needs to say this as prophecy. It's brilliant. Nigerians it will get to a point of elastic limit. They can't take it anymore. This security, if you ask me personally, first off, before you start rolling out policies of taxation, multiple taxation, devaluation of money, the first thing he should have done, first of all, to correct corruption first. Okay, if he knows how to. Then the second thing, as he's correcting it, he's also, in fact, simultaneously working on insecurity. Nigerians are the most easiest people to please in the world. Just give them security, give them basic amenities. They are happy people. They are, in fact, one of the happiest people in the world. Fela Nicola Kokuti, the late fella, will say suffering and smiling. We will keep suffering and smiling. Our pillars, our usual English and norm is always, it go better. One day it go better. God no go shame us. It go better is our usual language. So to get to this level, Nigeria should say, we can't take it. That means most people out of the world can't take half of what Nigerians living in Nigeria can take. I believe those it's teaching time, they says now. Let's hope that the president will heed this call and do the needful. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. What's your take on what is going on? Remember, the protest begins today, or rather, the strike begins from NLC begins today. Let's interact.